Hello, this is Renee, and I am setting up this video for friends. Although any of you who come by are welcome to use it, I hope it helps somebody out tonight. This is a tutorial on how to create a transparent PNG extension image. This image can be overlaid into video to highlight text or to darken an area that's not dark enough on a solid background, or it could have multiple uses for text in any type of Word document or in other programs. First of all, we're going to create an image by going to File, clicking New. We want to make sure that our image is a custom image, so we'll set our preset to custom. We'll title our image whatever we would like to title it. We're going to choose an appropriate size for the image of our dimensions. Remember, these are pixels per inch, 500 across, 200 high. The resolution, standard resolution, is 72. I am making this for a friend. That friend's image should be 300 pixels per inch. 8-bit color mode, RGB color. The background content should be put on transparent. We don't need the advanced tab. That's not necessary here. You're going to click OK, and you will notice it creates a transparent image. That image is not set to any type of file. Right now it just resides in the temp on your machine cache. Now, if you go over to your Photoshop palette, you may notice that your palette is long, whereas mine is short. And the way I am changing this is by grabbing this small set of arrows in the upper left-hand corner. You can press it down, it gets longer. If you press it one more time, it gets shorter. I leave my palette to the side so that it's not in the way of the work I'm doing. I come over to the sixth tool down on the second side. You probably see a square box gradient tool. So you're going to click on that gradient tool with your right mouse button. A menu will pop up. You will see two tools listed. Please choose the Paint Bucket tool. Click that tool. It should be set into your Photoshop menu palette, tool palette. On the top up here under the File, you'll see a paint bucket, just like the tool you've selected. And if you slide your cursor over, you'll notice that there are several settings in that area which can be changed. We're going to the opacity area. Yours will probably say 100%. Notice if you press the arrow, a slider tool pops up. Slide that down, please, to 25%. Your tolerance should be at 32. Anti-alias and contiguous checked. All layers unchecked. Notice we have one layer in our layers palette. It has not changed. You're going to come over to the color selection. If you just lay your mouse over it, you should have a tooltip telling you what that does. That is your foreground color. That is the color that lays in front of the background. Press it one time, click it. The color picker for the foreground color pops up. Please choose your color of text. I'm going to go with a really nice sea blue today. Press OK. You'll notice that the color has changed on the tool palette. Please then make certain that your paint bucket is still selected, that your opacity is still at 25%, and that everything looks fine. And when you have checked that, come over to your image and click it one time. You'll notice that it lays a total color that is see-through throughout the entire window. If that color is not dark enough, you can click it one more time, and if you do still feel that it would not highlight your text enough, please click it a third time. Today I'm going to use the 3 time. you now have a semi-transparent image that is a square that can be resized to cover text or highlight text, or as I said before, to darken a solid background. Please go to File, click Save As. Please come over to the Format menu, click this arrow, slide it down, and choose the PNG format. .png is one format that saves every setting you have given it, but it also saves in a color palette that is one of the highest color palettes and quality. It's usable on the web, it is usable in video editors, it's usable in Word and other programs. Click that one time and you should see that the name of the file has now gone from a PSD, which is the default for Photoshop, to a PNG. Please click Save. Choose your area to save it in. I'm saving mine on the desktop. That would be here, desktop. You'll come up with a small window that says PNG Options. Interlace None should be selected. Click OK. We have now saved this file. Now, just for drills, I'm going to quickly create another file. I'm going to do this just so that you can see how we can use this file. This is an example file. It certainly isn't anything beautiful or fantastic. So we're going to create a smaller image file for you of text. This text is similar to what you could use this other file for. And I'm going to just simply select the file I created, and I'm going to overlay it onto the text so you can see how that could be used. That could be used, I can move it around. This is without the highlight. This is with the highlight. Again, this is without the highlight. This is with the highlight. Notice up here we have two layers. If you do decide to use it for something this simple and you wish to save the image, you would then just tell the layer palette to merge the visible layers, not to flatten the image. If you flatten the image, you're going to get a white background. But merge visible. This way you can still overlay this semi-transparent image as a whole over an even different colored background. Something to consider when you lay this image over another background that has a different color is what color that background is. Because if you have a background that is, say, yellow, and you lay this image over the yellow, it's going to change the color drastically. Notice we've gone from blue to green because blue and yellow create green. So please make certain that you consider the color of the background you'll use. So that will make a difference. Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps somebody out. Have a nice evening and God bless you all.